Hello and welcome. Welcome to your February 2016 reading, my Leo friends. And yes, we love Leo, especially with that sun star energy that rules you. You know how to roar, and you know that you have a will, and that's wonderful, definitely. And you also rule the heart and spine, Leo. So you definitely come from an authentic place when you roar, because oh well, look about Leo the lion right here. Well, hello, little Lala. I don't think that you've ever jumped on the table before, back here, have you? Well, you have when I'm by myself, but I think you know that I'm on making sound. Okay, well, it's kind of cute that she's come for Leo. Okay, well, Lala, we don't want you. Ooh, ooh, you're showing the love. Okay, careful now. We have fire on the table. You know how we feel. Fire, fire. Okay, little Lala, let's calm down. Okay, if you want to calm down in the corner, that's good. But just be careful with the candle. Okay. Well, Lala's come to give a little shine. I think that's so cute. And yes, we've got some cat magic here, and that's Tony. He was a painting done and presented to me that I still adore a lot. So obviously we've got some green cat eyes on the table. Okay, Leo. So yes, we're starting out. Okay, my darling. Are you okay? Choking me up. But we have a new tarot deck, the Lover's Path Tarot. And these are just some of the archetypes that are involved. It's about ancient wisdom of lovers of the past. This is King Arthur and Guinevere. King Arthur as the emperor, and the emperors come out. And wow, how the emperor came out, for our Aries emperor, our fire sign friends. Okay, it was just wild. The Lord Pentagram in the Oracle of the Dragon Fae, which is what I'm working with today for you all to bring the fire spirit elements in, came through, and he's all about being the emperor, the king. So he came through, and another archetype out of this new Lover's Path Tarot is Merlin and Vivian. Okay, the magic. She had more for him, I believe. But Osiris and Isis are the lovers, major arcana. So you can see Egyptian pantheon. So you can understand that. Okay, little Lala, I'm just kind of might have to move you. Okay, this is a flimsy table too. So if I don't want to move her unexpectedly, because this table is just a little card table I have here, and she'll get wild on me. She'll and I don't want to do that right now. Okay, my darling. Okay, I love you too. Here, you come here. Come. You see the birdies. Why don't you come and see the birdies this way? Okay? I love you. Thank you for the visit. Thank you for the visit. Okay? You're very welcome to come anytime. But right now, we gotta watch. If this candle was a little heavier on the table, I would allow her to sit here. But it's top heavy right now. It's got to burn. And then the Empress, my friends, in the Aries reading, not only did the Pendragon, and forgive me how I'm pronouncing this, if I'm not only did the Emperor come on the table for the Aries read, but the Empress has came out for the fourth time. Out of 7 readings, the Aries fire was the 7th read for February 2016. She came out again, okay, with the Emperor of the Dragons in this deck. And that's uh, King Arthur's last name, father's name was Pendragon. So we're just going to put these all back in the deck, but now if she comes out again, I might scream. Oh, I'm trying to contain myself, people. because you know I'm kind of, oh, you should have seen me in my 20s. I've calmed down a lot. Okay, and then I do have a new oracle deck. It's called the Lesson Cards, and this is by James Van Prague and the Soul's Journey. And the card that came through was balance. Okay, and we speak of balance a lot on this channel too. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And also the Archangel Zadkiel came through with balance of the Temperance card, the Patience card, the Alchemist within. You know, again, to be an alchemist magician takes a lot of patience and a lot of balance. Okay, right? Just like how the cosmos all balance. And if one thing falls out of place, it's pure chaos, right? Oh, Lord. Well, okay, so I just think it's wonderful. So, all right, let's stick it back in the deck. And so let's pick some cards here for my Leo Sun Star friends. And we've got the fire on the table. We'll have to see how Sagittarius comes through for the next fire sign, because Aries came kind of fantastic. You know, Aries, Ram, Emperor, Venus, planet, loves, you know, planet Mars. It's just like, it was just grand to see, just grand to see. So, you know, they want to bring us this abundance. I'm muttering. I can't articulate because, I mean, how many times has it been coming about for the readings? So I just feel very grateful and positive that for many of us who are awakening and are following codes and watching out for numbers, and you know what I mean, it's coming for us. The messages that they've been sending us, we're paying attention to, and we're going to continue to do that, because working with the above is how to go. Okay, I think I'm going to do the angel cards first, and then we'll do the Dragon Fae Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. But yes, I, again, as a reader on YouTube, I've done many readings, and I can't say that I have picked the Empress 4 times, you know, in a row of readings. Now, mind you, this is a cycle, and you know, before I do readings, I totally get grounded, and you know, I want to be involved to bring the righteous messages. So, yes, it's all good when it's good for the whole, for all of us who are accepting the divine as, you know, a positive player in our life. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Okay, and exhale slowly. And Leo, you know, beautiful month for you for February as well. Get outside, you know. I, I was caught up with the Empress too, but for February we have that Lunar New Year, Chinese Year, the monkey. I'll drop a video coming here for this weekend about it. New moon in Aquarius. You know, Lala threw me off a little bit, but it's beautiful. It's just like, it's just so much positive. In the monkey years, about us going within, us really tapping who we are, because it's beautiful. We're beautiful if we, you know, go within and work with the divine. Then for those of you who, you know, love the New Orleans vibe, which I do, Mardi Gras coming February 9th for the Catholics, Ash Wednesday, the Wednesday, the 10th, and Valentine's Day for Sunday, where I wanted to find a new Lover's Tarot, but I think every month I'll bring out a tarot deck of love, a love tarot deck. I think it's good for the table. And full moon on Virgo, February 22nd, 222. And you can Google that, people. Okay. Again, 222 equals 6, harmonizing, bringing the love, bringing the shine, bringing the beauty. Planet Venus has come out 4 times via the Empress Trump card. I just find it so gracious and charming, and it's beautiful. Okay, Leo, for you all, it does open up with having a little heartbreak here. Okay? And it's probably not heartbreak so much, it's more like an indecision that you're concerned about. All right? Indecision. Because 3s are about creativity, and when you're creative enough to align yourself correctly, you know, you don't really go into heartbreak. You just don't know, you know, which way do I go? Which way do I go? You know, when you come to that fork in the road, which we all had that occasionally, you got to choose. And sometimes there's indecision about it, you know. And with love, because when you see the heart, it's always about love. And we know, my dear Leo friends, you're all about that heart zone, the heart chakra. You got to make a decision about maybe a love triangle too. Okay. You got to choose. You got to choose for the betterment of all, for the improvement of all, for the best. Okay. But we'll keep going right now. But this is definitely a card of mental strife and worry. Mental strife and worry. Okay. Something's going on. Little Lala just jumped on my chair in the back. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, my Lord. People, the Empress card, not via the angels tarot, but from the Lover's Path tarot, has come through. Venus in La Casa again for February 2016 via Leo Sun Power. And look at that Leo Sun Power right there. I am just losing it with gratitude of an attitude. The Empress arrives for the 5th time in 8 readings. What's the stats, you analytical people out there? Oh my goddesses. And then look at the gatos. Look at all the little gatos there. And Lala just jumped on the table. Okay, there's a little sign here for you, Leo. Cleopatra and Caesar speak. So not only do we have the Empress herself, but her man Caesar is there. Caesar, however you want to pronounce it, people. And all the kitty cats. I'm losing it. How beautiful. This is real. 5th time. Okay, let's continue. 5th time the Empress has come through via now a new deck, the Lover's Path Tarot. First time I've used it on the YouTube. 3 of Water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Fabulous. Okay, and the 3, here we go, the 3s, that fertility number, that creative number, which brings fertility also. Have more fun. That was a theme to open for to exit 2015 with, because for 2016 we're going to have more fun. We're going to be more playful. Playfulness in all our activities, even the work we have to do. If your job is so boring you can't be playful with it, take a twist on it, take a break about being so serious with it, and make it fun, right? We've talked about that too. Come from your heart zone, come from that child within. I just the Empress. So let's continue. Let's see what else is coming up here, because obviously, even with the three of arrows now too, be creative. Be creative how you're going to solve this triangle, this three swords. What's the triangle about? Okay, what is it? Make it beautiful. Make it lead to this, because the Empress would like to see that for you. So, let's not start with the mental stuff yet. Oh, Archangel Zadkiel comes back. Well, we'll have to read him from the little book. Oh, here's come balance again. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. He just came through. He just came through for the Aries reading. So balance is key. Again, on this channel, we've been speaking of balance for 4 years. I know that because I just know it. Oroki, boundaries. Okay, this is cool. Now, for those who are needing boundaries or protection of a kind, this is a small little dragon kind of thing. You can see he kind of lives in right there. He's in a tree, but he's small. He's tiny. But you can work with him to put him at the front door or entry doors of your home, and he will come and protect. And he has much wisdom. Okay, so and again, he works with the crystals. Okay, all dragons do, as the mermaids do. Yes. Okay, mermaids and dragons come from Earth realm. Dragons more sky, but all beautiful, all related to Mother Earth. Oh boy! Queen Unag just came through for the Aries. She just came. So now she's back to back. Back to back. Wow. And she spoke about not to worry. Not to worry about what's going on in your minds, because a brilliant solution is on its way. Not to concern yourselves, and do not be concentrating on evil or negativity. Okay? So we'll have to read her again, because now this is back to back. And that we have this Empress come through. We're going to most definitely have to read what the Empress has to say from the Lover's Tarot. And Oroki, very powerful for being a little guy, a little dragon, how she explains it in her book. And I know that because when I lived in that condo, I kept him at the front door all the time because of what he offers. Okay, hold on. I just had it balancing a little bit ago. Okay, let's keep the balance. And because I'm curious to see that Queen Unag and the Empress has come back, come through again, for the fire energy from Aries now to Leo. Very powerful. And yes, let's read about her from this deck, how this artist feels about her Empress. And her lover is Caesar, Emperor Caesar with Cleopatra. Okay? And the read for the soul's journey is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, there you go. Right? And we know that, no doubt, in this love pairing, this coupling, Cleopatra did lose her Caesar. Okay, so and you can see it opened up with some grief already on the table. So let's see what's so kind of angst going on. But again, there's a solution, brilliant solution. So let's open up with your read here, Leo, to see what the lover's path is saying and what Cleopatra has to say about her love. Okay, uh, because that was the end pretty much of the Egyptian colossal empires that they had when this Cleopatra died. Okay, so, and it's kind of curious to me that they chose them as the emperor and empress of her deck. Okay, the empress, fertility. The lovers are Cleopatra and Caesar. The key words are abundance, growth. Cleopatra, queen of the fertile Nile, reigned as empress of Egypt for over 2 decades. During this time, she became known throughout the ancient world for her seductive charms, musical voice, and unusual intelligence. Caesar immediately fell in love with the young queen and successfully helped her regain her throne. Together they had a child they named Caesarion. And the meanings of the Empress card: ruling over one's life, a new marriage or special relationship, practical action that manifests as physical product, children, artistic endeavors, or wealth, pregnancy. Okay, and it's lovely to see that Yamaya here is still burning on the table, and she's all about the Empress, all about mother, all about abundance, all about, but she's also a mermaid, so she's all around the planet. She's a universal goddess, red, but it's just wonderful. And I want to go straight to the grief card because obviously, like we shared, this grief has already come through. So let's see what this soul's journey, and we're trying to tap those souls. We're going to be working with our chakras to really, you know, align ourselves when we take that hour a day or that day a week or a combination of whatever works for you to go within and tap the messages. So for those of you going through some grief, and that's natural, that's a natural process. But let's see how we can make 2016 one of our best productive, abundant years. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Okay? So, this is about the soul's journey too. So, if you have had a loved one too, or never got to say goodbye to a loved one, or things weren't perfect, because perhaps you are working on releasing the past, well, then embrace the grief, release it with love and kindness, and pass those souls to the light, my darlings. That's the best thing we can do. Once we get these chakra videos out there, because I too am learning, okay? I too, I'm with you. I'm gonna learn with y'all. We can start sending these souls to the light much faster, okay? With just a prayer, instead instead of these ones that are lingering here. It's not healthy for any of us, for them, for their souls, and us on this 3D plane. Okay, it's just not what we need. And now the Queen has come through again, back to back. So let me not deter from the Empress coming through for the fifth time. But I do also, I like reading from the little books, you know, because they have something to say, a little more than I can deliver. And many of you know these books, okay, these cards. So it's, you might hear a word or a phrase that just makes it come out to you like, yep, yep, I've seen that card so many times, but I just didn't hear it until now. Because that the Empress has come out 5 times, the energies, the archetype of this fabulous goddess Venus is just, we got to pay attention to planet Venus, okay? Y'all know I'm not an astrologer, but I'm going to try my darnest to pay attention what's going on with her now, okay? But it's important. Just, and if anything, and you know, when I say look up, you don't even have to open up your eyes, people. You can just, you know, keep your eyes closed, just look up and do it telepathically, what you got going on in your brain, okay? The balance. The angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves right now. Instead, take the path of moderation and balance in this situation. You'll experience better results by reevaluating your current circumstances and changing your approach. If you acted impulsively in the past, you can heal and rectify things. And if you're considering making dramatic life changes, then this card asks you to approach those changes slowly and methodically. Okay, we've been talking about everything now because you're aware that there is a spiritual path. It's tangible, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we can work with the beautiful ones and we can live in a better place. But we do have to take it slowly. Have patience, right? This is all about patience. This card, okay? The Temperance card. Having patience, okay? You know, the alchemist is it's all about learning. It's a learning curve to know, you know, really who knows even about the cosmos. Look at even Luna. Luna, the origins of the moon still remain a mystery. Okay, so just have patience with yourself. Baby steps. This card encourages you to work cooperatively with others, cooperatively with others, and to see things from their point of view. Compassion and kindness are keys to successfully manifesting your dreams. Forgiveness also brings healing, which allows for new beginnings. And health and healing was the major theme for 2015 shutdown, which doesn't mean we're shutting that down. That means we're adding to it an hour a day a week, okay, whenever you can, for exercise, yoga, whatever, stretch. Additional meanings of this card: keeping a moderate pace, cooperation and blended ideas, self restraint, finding the balance between action and contemplation, waiting for better timing. Okay, and we talked about that in the other reading too, about waiting for better timing. That means you are also waiting upon the divine flow to work, and that's when it's a win win. Archangel Zadkiel helps you remember who you are in terms of your true spiritual heritage as a child of God. Call upon Zadkiel to increase your self esteem and feelings of self worth and deservedness. Okay, that's right, because now that you are becoming your authentic selves, to gain that bountiful, you know, love balance of who you are, because you're the fertility of the Empress. It doesn't matter, you know, what gender you are. You're working with her energies, and the Emperor. I mean, that the Dragon Lord came through was so great. Okay, it was just too wonderful, and to know that whatever concerns and grief you may be going through, and there's still heavy, these are heavy times, right? Most definitely. But what the table is trying to say is yes, we're here to give you abundance and celebrations. Just work with us. We are the ones to provide. We truly are. We can make it real for you, or your kind can make it not real for you with all this hate and violence that comes from the humans. Okay? And so let's just read the divinatory thing again of the queen in case you have Aries and Leo in your charts. God love you all. Woohoo! You'd be solar power energy. I'd love to meet people like that. Yes, I would. Okay, so all right. So the divinatory meaning of this goddess here, Queen Unag, who is mentally divine and beautiful. There is a practical approach to a seemingly unsolvable problem. If you take this tact, it will have fantastic results. Look at how you can follow the letter of the law, so to speak, and yet be innovative and clever in your approach. Put your own needs first and do not be a victim in the situation. There you go. Okay? You are the one. Okay? It's about me. I believe in me. So definitely, that's your approach, your mantra. There is a way out, and it involves using your wits and wiles and being aware that it is right and fair for you to do so when you have so much at stake. Cool, exclamation mark. Using the gifts of the earth and of Gaia, of air and water for practical ends with magical results. Affinity with rowan wood. I'm not sure what that means, but so, brainstorm solutions, bring this beautiful queen in. Okay, get really creative. It's about getting really creative right now. Really creative. Again, the Empress, all about that creativity. And it's okay. It's balanced baby steps we're going to take. Balanced baby steps. And let's bring Oroki into the reading for showing how the boundaries can help protection, because it is about protection also. Because when you are going out to the light, the dark forces start paying attention to you more, no doubt about it. But you have protection, so they leave you alone too. But it's just even the humans on the planet who just don't understand that, the light of love will trump the darkness. And we just have to have that consciousness of we can do this all together. We truly can. Okay? And to bring protection by you, that's very important, whether it's a tourmaline stone in your purse or your pocket. And whoopee, we're getting some storms here. A brew and the birdie's going a little loco. Okay, divinatory meaning. And here we are. Correct security measures need to be in place. Insurance on property and valuables must be updated. Take care to love your pretties, but not to be owned by them. Allow yourself peace of mind with your valuables. Thinking too much of your security. Take practical steps for self-defense and energetic health and well-being. Guard your wisdom well too, as the jewels Orochi protects can also be that of your wisdom, experience, and talents. Do not give them away lightly. Okay? So, and that's truth too, my darlings. That's why I was sharing about, really when you start gaining this wisdom and working as the emperor and empress and have, oh my goodness gracious, Lala. There must be a storm or something, because usually the animals know the barometric pressure waves a little different. She's jumped on here twice now. Or did she jump here in the beginning, or was it, no, for Leo, right? See, anyway, keep going for it, people, okay? Keep crystals near you. Work with them. Dragons are here to protect. Dragons, unicorns, uh, the highest protectors, totally. And work with the Empress energies for all of us. She is about that love. She brings the wisdom of beauty, grace, and charm. Okay? So we can all work with it. All right, little Lala. Tell everybody you love them. Okay? Tell everybody. Okay, my Leo fire friends. And remember, you represent that season of summer. So make that summer work for you. Okay? Especially for that summer solstice. God love you all. Thank you for watching, everyone. I treasure all of you very much. And let's see what happens for 2016, okay? All right. Talk to you later, my fire signs. Ciao.